Everybody, this is None Defense on the account Grublet, on the team Grublet YouTube, and this op today, the one that we started this morning, is like already almost beaten, and Spin declared it that we're doing Save the Core already. So yeah, I don't know. Some days are like that. I don't know. So tomorrow's video, we're just gonna run rampant on that thing. It's going to be a short one, but because it's going to be a short episode, I'm already foreseeing, I do want to go ahead and introduce, and today's episode isn't going to be that long either, but we did get a new teammate, and I'd like to introduce him to you. This is SRG from Romania, and this was his attack on Rogue. And as you can see, if you're looking at the screen, no one else has attacked Rogue. So let's check out his solo. He got it. We're very excited to have him. He seems, based on this attack, he clearly knows what the heck he's doing. So that's great. He went over there with the Zookas, grabbed a few of the gunboat energies, flaring up the sides. This part we've seen a million billion times, but some days it just works out so much better than other days. And this was definitely one of those days. Everything kind of worked. There was not a rocket in this position, and that certainly helped him out. And he just went over there and made the best of it and got the job done. Thank you so much, SRG. We look forward to getting to know you. Hope you stick around. You've got the juice. We got the juice. Let's mix your juice with our juice and have some more juice. Nice. All right. So, not much to say other than to begin an op review. So let's do that. Alright, we are starting the party off with Dad. He's running over here with all Scorchers and Bullet. Quickly made short work of all of those boom cannons. Now he's coming over here and just kind of eating up this side here. Some of his Scorchers got hung up on those shock mines, but in the end he managed to make good work of it. Got his fire trucks in the back. I don't know, was he bombing that stuff, in the at the 8 o'clock position? Not sure, we missed it, but it's empty now, so whoever gets back there next is definitely gonna have an easy time. This is Spin 3PO. Started with the bombardiers, gathering up the gunboat. I was just moving the camera around, trying to predict where he was going to land his girls. I more or less got it right. Sneaking up the side. Good smoking. He went all the way to the tippy top today. Cleared off those rockets, cleared off that doom cannon, and now it's just easy pickings. Great job, Spin. Thank you so much for that. Next, today is Commander Chief. What do we got? It's a Scorcher Deer setup. Trying to keep the Bombardiers alive. He just kind of started things off. Okay, pretty solid. Pretty solid. This is Dad the Hutt. Do you think that's a hint to me as to what character he wants to be cast as in the Star Wars, next Star Wars thing? The problem with him being Dad the Hutt is Jabba the Hutt does not make an appearance in the Star Wars The Empire Strikes Back. So we'll have to figure that one out. This is El Studador, also known as Stud, Gym Class Stud, The Stud, Mini Stud, Mega Stud. Fantastic work, Stud. The whole Stud family. Remember, again, I've said before, he leaves, he comes back, he leaves, he comes back, he sneaks in, sneaks out. I never know when he's here, when he's not. It's like every time it's a surprise. Alright, this is Yoda, driven by the real-life Smoky Crab, the world-famous, legendary. Easy pickings from here. Love to see the work that he does. Can't wait till, again, and I hate to keep, I'm going to judge that one a 6. So, I'm not a one-trick pony. It's just, when I did the Star Wars thing, I didn't realize how good it was going to be and how much fun I was going to have doing it. So now all I can think about is the sequel. I am working on the sequel. This is Seaderm's cousin. Not much to say. Basic clearing on the left side. Good solid work. This is a smasher attack from Unboomable. on the base Humble Pie. The deal was to just go over and just kind of run, you know, we've done this before, just open it up for a basic smasher. Pretty solid stuff. He made quite a dent there. Sam bam. The bodybuilding coal miner. He does great work. Today he's going up, again, more smashing. This is the Mecha Deer setup. He's got Bullet out there in the lead. With all those shock launchers and those shock blasters, it's definitely tricky. But, you know, if you just keep punching the Diamond Mountain, it will eventually crack. So now we're on Don. R2 Don 2. He made easy work of all of those shield generators. What's he doing next? He's coming up here. You think he's going to get those shock launchers? Looks, yep, he sure did. Okay. Well, now the question is how far can he go? Pretty good. Man, that is solid work. I'm not sure what his statue situation is these days, but there's definitely got to be some reds in there somewhere. Fantastic. Another Don. So we had to pull all of our big accounts from Grublet's gang. We did not want to. It was just the situation that we were forced to do. As if we can bring more monsters back in, we will be reloading Grublet's gang. We really want to stack that deck and eventually start helping them push for a nice big number. You know, at least if nothing else, forgetting the rankings, we want them to be able to get nice big fat rewards. And they're going to need us to do that. And we want to do that. We desperately want to do that. But we have to focus on what's happening over here. So when we had all these spots that we had to fill, well, guess what? We had to fill them. Aubergine Dream dropping all Scorchers. Fantastic. Easy peasy. Okay, now that was definitely a 9. That was a 9. Great job. Grublet came up here. Did a decent job of hacking. If memory serves, I managed to get 3 rockets and 1 boom cannon. Wasn't trying to get a boom cannon, but I got one. I threw some bombs at that shield generator on the top. You know, just to weaken it a little bit. Then send the sacrificial grublets. So this is Bort. So once again, Bullet, the Mech Warriors, Bombardiers. Just kind of opening up the side there, a little reposition. This thing is going to pop. So yeah, all in all, yesterday's op went pretty smooth. Let's think on that. I mean, the one wiener was you know, no better than a 6, but the second wiener was kind of deformed. So I'm gonna have to just give that one a 1. So I'll give you a 7 total. This is Bort Jr. He went up there, killed that 1 shield generator. He can thank Grublet for that, because Grublet weakened it with a couple of barrages. Then he came up. That was a tactical retreat after he removed those mortars. So we're in all Bort territory now. Okay, Mighty Schnitzel. Got that one with the Zukas. Excellent, that was done. Not sure, this is by Bort. Okay. Okay, he's hacking mortars and such. I mean, he's Bort. He had all the Romanian attacks, so he knows what he's doing and what he can and can't do. That's what he chose. And old Bort Kenobi. All Zukas. He's going to eat a bunch of these power cells in order to generate extra gunboat energy. He's got Bullet up there. He's going to shock Bullet, reposition the girls, and pop. Fantastic, everybody. Give it an 8. I just reviewed the op and I realized that I skipped 4 attacks, and 4 of them were mine. So shame on me. Let's go ahead and get those in. So this was Bronsoon on the base Alamo. I'm just going to run this at its regular 4 times speed. Did we see this one? No, I don't think we did. And that's okay. So what do we got? We got a Scorcher out in the front. We got a Bombardiers in the back. Mech Warriors, Bullet. Good stuff, Braun. Yeah, I don't know how I missed that whole block of attacks on the when I did the recording. But I didn't realize it until I was about to edit the whole thing together, and I was like, something's missing. So I went back into the game and looked, and I'm like, oh, right, all of my attacks. And, of course, this one from Braun. Fantastic. Excuse me. All right, next. Gus Pistol on Humble Pie. So, again, this was a smasher base. And just flared over to the corner, and then I'm going to flare to the tippy top. Okay, not quite the tippy top, but up high. Going in position. Getting rid of those shock blasters. I do believe I'm going to do some bomb work on those shock launchers here soon. I managed to get rid of that Doom Cannon. I mean, as an attack, I'd say it's pretty solid. It's certainly focused. I recognized, if I'm going to give myself credit, I recognized, what were going to be the problematic defenses. So I managed to focus on those. So that was pretty cool of me. Good job, me. Next, None Defense. So None Defense has basically all red statues. So this was fully boosted. Didn't want to accidentally mess this up, so I wanted to make sure I gave myself as much of an opportunity to get it all right in one go. Not bad, not bad. Got rid of that Doom Cannon. Shock launchers are gone. About to be gone, there you go. And got some guys up on the top working on that shield generator. All the while, some bombardiers have just been laying heat on the core. Just kind of softening it up a little bit. So the next attack from Boom Bitch Angie, again driven by me, is going to be a victory. And it was completely set up, completely easy. Could not have gone any smoother. So I don't mean to... I try not to show myself favoritism when I'm doing these attacks. So forgive the fact that these attacks are not as sped up as the others. It's just I'm already at that phase in the editing, and it'd be easier just to do it. Just to do it as is. So here we go. Here comes Boom Bitch Angie, the legendary BBA. Sent the Zookas out first. Sent Bullet out second, counting on the fact that he's faster than them. So I just knew that he was going to eventually catch up and overtake them. And I just went ahead and let them spread. I did not try that hard to keep them grouped up. I knew that they would eventually find their own footing. And they certainly did. There you go. Now we're finished. Well, all right, team. We beat it up. Good job. I want to especially thank the Bort contingent of this team. They brought us home there in the end. That was excellent. We really appreciate that. And then special thanks to SRG for again joining the team and killing and knocking out that rogue solo for us and demonstrate what he's capable of doing. So that's going to be pretty awesome going forward. Sal will be back from vacation any day now. I'm not messaging him and bugging him about it. I want him to enjoy his time. I trust that he will reach out to me the moment he's available. So cool. All right, thank y'all so much for taking the time out of your day to hang out with me, and I hope y'all have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you.